time I do it, I just...
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
And no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And some space here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. Down to about the 45. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 127 yards, and a score.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On third down, Wilson. Shot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
first play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. Able to slither by. Room here to run. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. On the return, it's White. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Out come the Titans now. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Willis. And his throw here's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson steps away. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Following the fumble recovery, Willis. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, it's Willis. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside handoff, Henry. Logan Hall is there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again with Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 3. They go play action with Willis. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Lavonte David making his presence felt in the backfield. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of it.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Henry up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Willis on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
What we hear so often, how tackling has become almost a must in the NFL game. It's so important to rely on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The 4th down, Willis is off, and Randy Bullock is on now for the Titans field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bullock's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. that alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last two drives.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And really, they're pretty fortunate right now to only be down 3-0 following 2 turnovers. They've got it now 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Quick slant here to Smith. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Wilson's throw complete to Otten. Here's Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And right side, Henry's got it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Willis. Dancing to his left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Willis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard to the 39. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield. Willis. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Again, Willis to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Walton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. They set up the screen for Henry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On third down, it's Willis. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
The defender certainly didn't forget that he's breaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They begin with a run by Fournette. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Wilson. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Wilson. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. The Bucs sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, Wilson. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Here's Wilson. He's got Otten. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think that's a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it. They didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest. Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
I like when you're organized with your points. Well
Point
done.
A, B, and C.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Willis rushing him to the line in a hurry here. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catch. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Tampa Bay offense, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Willis is going to throw once more. Pass incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Bucks with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get
the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead,
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Bears who have the lead. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And in a tie ball game, they've got to be asking themselves, what can we do to get this passing game on track for the second half to come? Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fournette once more on second down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We were talking about it very often. Sometimes there's a different intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to White. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. Play action. It's Wilson. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now, first down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Wilson. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Fournette. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
He completes it right side to White. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Now the try here for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Running from the gun with Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Willis on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Willis will look to throw on first down. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. He finds, and he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Wilson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got White here. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. And this is caught by Evans. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Holding, offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you express yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you said, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Willis. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's Wilson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jordan Willis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and forever. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On first down, Willis. And that is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27. Willis back to the air on second and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing third and long following the sack. Back to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Buccaneers have it.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Following the fumble recovery, Wilson. He's got Otten. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. They go play action with Wilson. Flood, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harold Landry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches 16-3 now. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Willis, gotta have this one. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wilson. He completes it to Evans. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. On 2nd and 7, Willis. And right side, Hitler's got it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Now Willis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First and 10, Willis. Complete. It's Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Willis got his man complete over the middle. That's Charles. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 23 yards, the final tally. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Step, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Willis rushing him to the line in a hurry here. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Up the gut, Fournette. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll go down at the 28. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I think the game ball's...
You gotta choose.